Hello everyone, it's Kaeden, and I'm back. It's been quite a long time, and I apologize for that. But, I don't know, that's the college life. So for my topic this week, I just wanted to talk about something that I've been struggling a lot with lately, and that's dysphoria. You hear talk about a lot of trans people struggling with dysphoria. And to me, there are different kinds of dysphoria. You hear dysphoria usually in reference to body dysphoria, like when a trans person is really feeling anxious about the body parts that they have that don't match their gender identity, and they get really nervous about like having to hide them, or whether they're being hidden enough, or not having certain parts that they feel they should have. Like, for example, there's days when I feel like I'm not bound tight enough, and I feel like people can see my chest, and it makes me dysphoric. But there's that type of dysphoria, I think. I'm gonna wait till the bell stops. Bing! Bing! So there's that type of dysphoria, bodily dysphoria, and I am also of the opinion that people can suffer from social dysphoria, which is what I've been dealing with a lot lately. And what I mean by social dysphoria is that lately I've just been feeling really uncomfortable in how I'm read in society, and how I feel like people read me, and what I feel I'm able to do in society, what roles I feel like I'm able to have. And I'm not talking about privilege here, because, I mean, I'm far from getting male privilege. I mean, really, come on. One of the things that I've noticed is that I'm having this trouble with feeling legitimate. Like, I realized the other day that I'm comfortable calling myself transgender. I'm comfortable calling myself a trans guy. But I get a little angsty when I call myself a guy without the trans in front of it. Now, that is not because I don't identify as a guy. I do. And that's not because I'm not trans, or because I'm more kind of in the middle, or because I don't feel like I'm either or. I just feel like, though, that I'm very cognizant of the fact that at Miami, people don't see me as a guy. Other guys don't treat me like I'm another guy. They treat me like I'm a girl who's saying that I'm a guy and dressing like a guy. And so I feel like it's presumptuous of me to call myself a guy when I know that I'm not seen that way. I feel like I haven't earned the credibility yet to call myself a guy. And I know it's a stupid thing. I mean, I know it's dumb. I know you don't have to, like, pass some sort of entrance exam to be a guy. But that's the way that I've been feeling lately. And because of this feeling, I feel like I haven't been able to do things that I would like to do because guys do them, and I don't have that credibility as a guy. Like, that's the reason why I almost always use a women's restroom still. I feel almost stuck in this place of this liminal reality. I feel like I am not legitimately one thing or the other of anything, really. It's just an odd place to be, and I don't know when it's going to end. I feel like time will probably help it, and I think that'll probably change. Like, I have friends who say that the longer they call me he, and the longer they call me Kaeden, and the longer they kind of get used to this new identity of mine, the more masculine I become in their mind. So I think that is probably what will happen with everyone else, and then I'll feel much more comfortable being a guy, you know? And I understand that I'm not like every other guy. My reality is different, and I understand that. But I just wish a lot that I could be held to the same standards that other guys are held to. And I feel like I don't get that, and it's frustrating. Last Monday, I had a really, 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 really bad dysphoric experience, because I was playing in viola studio, which means that I perform, and then the rest of the studio critiques me. And I hadn't been in studio the entire semester because I have a class conflict, but they scheduled a different time so that I could actually go. And I performed, and it was great. I thought I did a good job, but then after I performed, it was just a barrage of mispronoun bullets. And they do feel like bullets. And normally I could handle it, but it really bothers me when it comes from people who know better. Because they all call me by the right name. They all know what's going on. They all know that I'm trans. Even though they knew me last year, they know what I want to be called. And I corrected them in class, the first person who did it, I was like, hey, you know, I know this is awkward, but I go by he now. And they just kept at it, like, and it's so maddening because I feel like I've worked so hard to get to the place where I am now, to figure out my identity, sorta, to accept myself, to come out about it. I've done so much work trying to shed this feminine mask that's been put upon me since birth, and I feel like they're just putting it back on me. I feel like they're just reminding me that I'll never really be a guy. In their eyes, at least. I know that where I am doesn't help, because at Miami University, which is where I go, it's not like a lot of other colleges. A lot of other colleges will embrace diversity. You know, they love people being who they are. And at some colleges, you're kind of shunned if you're doing the same thing that everyone else is doing. You know, it's cool to be different. Miami is the exact opposite. At Miami, if you are being an individual, if you are doing your own thing, you are not embraced at all. Sometimes you're lucky if you're tolerated. And that's kind of the place that I'm in right now. And so I get a little bit of kind of like social ostracization. I don't even know if I said that word right. From the Miami community. And so, again, I'm in this liminal space where I'm neither one or the other. I don't have a great way of dealing with it right now, but I just find that talking to community as much as possible, because it's really hard for me right now because I'm very distant from them. But that really helps. Time helps. Just talking about this helps, so I thought that's why I like to share it. But yeah, the other interesting piece of fun stuff that has happened is, I know a couple videos ago I said that I wasn't interested in packing, and that I just never felt like I was going to, but I got a packer today. I bought it, and it came in the mail today. And the reason I got it is not because I'm, like, really genital dysphoric. It's because I feel like my pants don't look right, and I feel like especially when I sit down, you can definitely tell that there's, like, it's, like, flat there. And I was kind of weird about that, and also I don't have the sense of, like, exactly where I should wear my pants to accommodate my penis because I don't have one. So I just thought, what the hell, you know, it's $15. I got it from Early to Bed. I'm like, I'll try it. And so I got it in the mail today, and I wore it. It's just been an interesting experience. When I first walked out the door, when I had it in, I felt like everyone was staring at my crotch, which isn't what they were doing. And I got the small size, so it's not like there's like a big giant just lump there. You really can't see it. Like, you really can't tell. I mean, I can show you, but you're not going to be able to see anything. Right there. That's the front. This is the side. See, like, you really can't tell anything. Like, it just looks like a normal pair of pants. But I've been very conscious of it. It actually has made me feel better. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the picture's kind of complete now. You know, I felt weird, like, binding and not packing, and I don't know if I'll pack every day. I might get over it or whatever, but it's been interesting. It's a very new feeling. So, yeah, if you're not sure about packing and you're thinking about it, like, even if you don't have super genital dysphoria, just try it. Like, I mean, it's $12, or, I mean, you can make your own little sock packer. That'd probably be much more comfortable, actually. Not that this one is uncomfortable, it makes you sweat, because it sits against your skin, at least the way I have it right now. Yeah, I don't know, but, yeah, that's all I have to share with you guys today. Please comment, and all kinds of other fun stuff. Yeah, and I will see you guys later, hopefully sooner than a month from now. See ya, bye.